Hi, thank you so much for stopping by. It's Natasha, and I'm going to be talking about my Louis Vuitton Tournelle in the MM size in the leather trim color of Noir. This only comes for right now in the monogram canvas. This is not available for now. Not available for now in the dame bean, the dame is epi leather, empreinte leather, or tiger leather. So I'm going to be doing pros and cons from my first. This is going to be my first impression. Pros and cons, the actual dimensions, what can fit, from the few weeks that I've owned this bag. So if this is the first time you've ever watched my video, I have mentioned this a few times that I'm not going to purchase anything impulsively anymore, or that something that I do not see 5 years from now having anymore. I want to be able to keep all of them and not have to buy and then sell, buy and sell, because it is extremely stressful when you do that. And I think a little ridiculous. So it took me a few months to actually purchase the bag. I was really hoping someone was going to make a video before I did. I was the first one to ever upload a video in regards to the Tournelle in the MM size. There were a few people that did the PM size, but never the MM. And you know, I wanted more information. That didn't happen, so I just at some point I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna get it. And worst case scenario, I don't like it, I return it. So here we are. What I love about this bag is I love the black leather, the black pebbled leather trim. I love it. It is very carefree. It is very versatile. It is very classy. I was a little worried at first because I used to have the Retiro on the new model and I hated that bag. I sold that bag because it was ridiculous. The strap of that bag was thinner than this. This is almost an inch and a quarter, and this is so comfortable on my shoulder. This is even wider than a Speedy bunting, so it's amazing. I was a little hesitant because it is not an adjustable strap. But I am pretty happy that it's not an adjustable strap. It fits my body, crossbody, and just on one shoulder. The shoulder bag, perfectly fine. I have no issues with it. So those are all my pros. The con of it is I do not like these tabs. Yeah, these tabs over here. I don't know. I know this is to protect it here, but you know, they could have just stitched this down here and just ended it and didn't have this thing like floating, because at a certain point this is gonna curl. So it's like here. I think if this didn't happen, I probably would have also wanted the Vachetta version, because I love this bag a lot, but because because this will curl. If you have the Vachetta version, this will curl. Just like if you've seen the other bags, like the Palermo GM, the Aina MM, and the PM, as well as the Totally, these will all curl. So that's the con that I have. I don't have any other cons, I think. I love this front pocket. It's huge. So I'm trying to think of other cons aside from those tags. Another con I would think is it only has 2 pockets, and that's it. It's only one side, which is the back side. This is what I call the back side. It has 2 open pockets. There's no zipper pocket, and I think that's a con. I do like multiple pockets inside a bag. It just, I guess it cuts down on having to have different cases in there to kind of organize it a little bit more. Is it that bad of a con for me? Not really. This is the worst con that you could have, is the curling on the outside. So, done with that. The inside, I think this is, I forgot what the inside is. It's not microfiber. I think it's textile lining. It's smoother than canvas. And whatever the color trim is, I'm assuming is also whatever the lining is. But for me, I have black leather and my lining is also black, which I really, really love. I actually thought I stained the inside because I have to put sunscreen on. And I thought I had like a white stain on it, but I guess it disappeared. Or, I don't know, it just vanished. So anyway, this is what I have in it right now. So I'm probably gonna add more things in there to show you what can fit inside the bag. So I have, cause I was wearing a brown coat and brown shoes, or like light brown shoes. So these are my leather gloves with fur lining, because my hands do get cold pretty fast. This is my fur hat. This is a fleece scarf. This is one of my favorite scarves. I don't remember where I got this, and this is my favorite scarf. I prefer the fleece scarves. I actually prefer fleece scarves and hats. I just cannot find one that would actually be one I would like, so I'm stuck with this, just this scarf. I have my Versace sunglasses. I think I've shown you guys this before, right here. Let's see. I have my pochette, mini pochette. I have a free cosmetic case. I think that's Clinique. A cute little brush, my Sarah wallet, my agenda in the medium size or the MM, and there is nothing else in there. I don't even have anything in my pockets except for the outside pocket. So this is what I have in the pocket. Yes, it's a bit of a mess, isn't it? I put like cards in there. Ooh, this is our insurance card. I put cards in there. I have a Tiffany card. I have a hairdresser card, all that stuff. So I'm going to show you. I'm just going to take everything out. Because again, this is not a what's in my bag. This is a what can fit in the bag. So I'm going to do in the pocket. And we're going to see together what can fit. So my Sarah wallet can fit. See that? And it fits easily. Perfectly too. Okay. And let's see, I'm going to put in my clay, which fits beautifully as well. See that? So the front pocket is extremely huge. Let's see if I can fit my phone. It might be a little tight after the phone. Oh, it's not too bad. You can see it's a little bulky. And it is kind of pulling on the zipper. So I'm not going to recommend probably that. It's not pulling too extreme, but I think this might be the most you're going to put in. If you will add anything else, it might start to pull on that. And, you know, several years later, this will separate. So we'll take that out and see about the MM, the agenda, and the MM size, if it's going to fit in there. Oh, yes, it does fit. Does it close? No, it does not. It gets stuck right here. So, no to the MM agenda. Let's see. The mini pochette. Yes, the mini pochette fits perfectly in there by itself. And my mini pochette is filled. Let's see if I'm going to put my Sarah wallet as well there too. Yes, but it's not going to close. It is too big. Okay, let's take that out. I'm going to put in my clay and my phone with the mini pochette. Let's close that up. And it is a little bit too bulky for my taste. So you can fit it, and it is not it's not too tight. It's not going to damage the top, the zipper area. So, but that would be probably the most you can fit. So I wouldn't recommend more than these bulky items. But for the items that I did put in there, like miscellaneous stuff, all that, like different kinds of lotion, it's okay, I think, because it's not doing that. So I'm going to do the inside of the bag, and I do have a Carpe Diem A5 size agenda right here. And the story to this is Louis Vuitton has discontinued their larger agenda, or the GM size. I believe they are changing the design to it. I'm hoping it's bigger in all sorts of ways. It's thicker, it's longer, it's wider, and I don't care about the pockets essentially, but in that I would like that too, as well as maybe if they want to have all the corners have leather trim to it, like if you see their agenda in the multicolor. The reason for that is the glazing won't really peel off as fast because you have leather trim or Vachetta trim. I would like that. So there we go. I'm putting that in. I'm putting in my medium-sized agenda, my Sarah wallet. I'm also going to put in a composition notebook. This is just to see how much it fits. I'm probably not going to do some, I'm not going to fill it like this, I think. My cosmetic case, my mini pochette, my sunglasses, my phone, my clay, let's see, my gloves. I'm gonna put in my gloves in here, and this is what it looks. It becomes really heavy now, obviously I put in a lot of stuff in there. It's starting to get really heavy, and let's see, just that. It closes in perfectly, but if you see right there, it is definitely kind of boxy down here, and it is starting to kind of pucker over here, like fold over a little bit. You can adjust it, which is great. So let's try to stuff it even more. I'm going to put in my fur hat and my scarf. Oof, I think this is going to be really tight. Yep, it's going to be tight. So I'm going to take the hat off. I'm just going to do the scarf. And it fits perfectly fine. However, I don't think you can fit a lot of other things in there. I didn't even put in, oh, there it goes. My scarf got a little stuck on there. I didn't even put in my brush, which I'm pretty sure I can squeeze in the side. So yeah. So you can fit that much, and I'm going to do some mod shots on it right now so you guys can see. With just the top handle, this is what it's going to look like in the front, on the side, and the crook of my arm, and the crook of my arm, and the back. I'm going to do a shoulder with the strap on one shoulder right here, on the back view, the side view, and the front view. I am going to now do it crossbody, front view, side view, back view. So there you have that. If you have any questions or comments about anything in regards to that, feel free to do that down below. And anything relating to this video that I've mentioned, they should be down below. If I do forget them, just mention that too. And I think I forgot to do this, that there are feet in the bottom. I don't really have an opinion in regards to the feet. I don't hate it. I don't dislike it. I don't really love it. A lot of people like it and love it. I really don't, because in time, like right now, you can already see wear and tear on it. You see wear and tear on it fast. I don't know if you can, and you can't. You can't in the camera, but for my end, you can see it. Because you put it down so often, and when you're doing this, that actually is abrasive on the metal, that will slowly tarnish it, if not scratch it, and just, you know, the wear and tear is definitely going to show on that area the fastest, to me. So let's go ahead and do the dimensions. So I'm going to do the strap drop, because that is, I think, a very important. Strap drop for this one is 9.5. The top, what would this be? The top length is 17 inches. Right there, 17 inches. The middle length, I'm going to do trim to trim, okay? Middle length is 10.5 inches. The bottom length is 11 and between 1/4 to 1/2 inches. I'm going to do the side, so I'm going to do trim to trim on the top. The very top where the zipper is, that is 1.5 inch. I'm gonna do 2 inches lower. So that would be 2 inches lower. The width is 6 inches. I'm gonna do in the middle, trim to trim, that is 7.5 inches. And the bottom, trim to trim, it is between it's between 6 inches to 6.25 inch. I'm going to do the height from the very side. The height is a little over 11.5 inches. I'm going to do the height of the middle, which is trim to the bottom. It's 11.25. Yeah, 11.25 to 11.5 inches. Let's see. I'm going to do the the strap from end to end here. I'm not going to do from just here. So, let's see. So that is 39.5 inches. Let's see. So it is a really beautifully sized bag, and it is not your typical rectangle or typical square, which is also nice in a way and also kind of bad in a way, because not a lot of items that are sold out there that you put inside of your bag is going to be the same shape. But it's not a problem to me. But, you know, I do all of these videos because certain things that might be a pro to me might be a con for you. It might be a con for me, might be a pro for you. So that's just my personal preference. I'm just putting as much information out there just in case you're wondering, what about this? What about this? What about this? I have not used this when it was raining. I just haven't had the opportunity. Or no, yes, I did. I did. No snow though. I haven't had the opportunity with that. With hail, I'm usually running if I have to. So I haven't had any issues. The canvas is perfectly beautiful and clean. I haven't had any problems with that. So, would I recommend the Tournelle in the MM size? Yes, definitely yes. If you are interested in something in this particular size, in this particular trim, I'm going to tell you that it is more beautiful in person than it is in a video. It is in a picture or pictures or videos. It is very, very beautiful. It is very versatile and it can fit a lot. And don't be fooled that this part looks very small because it is wide on the side. And again, questions, comments, feel free to do that down below. If you want to chit chat with me, I love doing that with you guys. Feel free to follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you want to have private conversations with me, which a lot of people have done that. Feel free to do that as well. If there's anything that I've missed, any kind of suggestion, feel free to do that down below. And again, if I've missed anything, feel free to let me know. Thank you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye. If you would like to know every time I do upload a new video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell so you will be notified every time that happens. There should be suggested links in my other videos that you might enjoy as well, so don't forget to stop by and click those links. Thank you.